for Reproductive Medicine has a new definition of infertility. It now includes the inability to get pregnant because of medical, sexual, and reproductive history, as well as age, physical, and diagnostic testing or needing medical intervention. This new definition means more LGBT and single people may be able to get insurance-subsidized care when looking to have a child. Well, Halloween is here, and if you're going out trick-or-treating, you might want to pack the jacket.
Yeah, it's going to be a little chilly. I mean, we're even talking flurries, potentially. It'll at least be cold, so I can tell you that. In fact, even just a little bit of wind will likely make it feel like it's in the 20s. So whatever moisture you have on your skin, that wind is going to evaporate it, and that's going to make it feel real chilly. Kind of like when you're in the shower, the water, or when you step out of the shower, I should say, the water evaporates. That's why you feel chilly. And so the wind does that same sort of thing. And when it's cold, I mean, it makes you feel colder. So we're looking at wind chills in the 20s, I would say on average, about 25 degrees in the evening on Halloween. And we are looking at some light flurries potentially Halloween night. So just keep that in mind as we get a little closer. We'll have a little bit better idea what to expect exactly, but that is in the forecast. Right now, also in the forecast, some wet roads. You can see here in Xenia, the road's looking a little wetter than earlier. 54 degrees in Dayton, though. And you're looking at some mostly cloudy skies. No rain at the airport at this moment, but you can expect some widespread rain activity to continue overnight. Winds are out of the east-northeast around 6 miles per hour. Some of you have already seen a good bit of rain. In fact, in Xenia, just under a half inch. Now, I would say on average, many of you can expect around a half inch, give or take a little bit, as we continue into the overnight hours before things let up by morning. But looks like a lot of us have seen at least a little bit of rain over the last 24 hours or so, and more rain is expected. All day Sunday? Well, not so much. Let's take a look at right now. You can see a bit of a break in the rainfall, but we do see some good coverage off to the east. That looks like where the heaviest rain has moved through. That's where I saw, in fact, you can still see a few little lightning strikes, one in far eastern, kind of near Sabina, when you get into far eastern Clinton County. But other than that, not seeing any lightning strikes out to the west. So, yeah, a lightning strike or two possible, a rumble of thunder possible, but really just expecting some scattered showers. And yes, cool temperatures. Tomorrow, getting into the mid-50s, so really not too far off where we are now. But then temperatures are going to, well, be chilly. I mean, you can see we're typically in the low 60s this time of year in the afternoon. We're not going to even leave the 40s. In fact, some days we may struggle to reach the 40s. So chilly weather ahead. So here's all that rainfall. You'll notice there's just a little bit across our area. Most of it is off to the west, and that rain is coming from the west. So expect some pretty much some scattered showers overnight. A lot of rainfall coming this way, but will it let up in time for your plans tomorrow? Well, more than likely. Let's illustrate it here in the Futurecast. Here's a look after midnight. You can see some heavier pockets and some good coverage overall, but nothing too bad. But it still continues, even continuing close to 7 a.m. tomorrow. But what about on the way to church? Is it going to be wet? Well, the odds are looking better. Here's a look at 9 a.m. It's already dry. Into the afternoon, basically dry. You might see a stray shower. But Sunday really isn't looking that bad until you head into the late evening hours. Here's a look at 9 o'clock. The rain returns. So kind of the same thing over again, lingering into Monday morning before it lets up by Monday morning. Here's a look at 8 a.m. Maybe a lingering shower still. And then even some sunshine by Monday. So tonight, yeah, good chance of rain for everyone. Temperatures in the low 50s. And this is the art of being a weatherman. What do you put for Sunday? It is going to rain Sunday, but if I put a big rain cloud here, a lot of you may think, oh man, I'm going to have to cancel plans. Well, it is going to be wet early in the morning, and it likely will be wet later in the evening. But overall, your Sunday isn't looking that wet. From the time you wake up to maybe the time you go to bed, there's a good chance of you remaining dry. As we move into Tuesday, there's that chance for flurries late, but overall, just a chilly week ahead with temperatures down in the 20s at night.
After the suspect in Maine's mass shooting this week was found dead, people are now raising questions about the role mental health played in this shooting. We take a look at the latest info from police and why the suspect was legally able to buy guns.